Atlanta Plugged In starts now.
The negative impact on education due to remote learning last year is considerable, especially in math. Joining us today to share about a tutoring program to help bridge the gap is Cuemath, the founder of Cuemath. Welcome, Manin. So how did remote learning increase the education gap among U.S. students?
Yeah, I think it's been a very challenging time for US students. School districts have oscillated between virtual, hybrid, and in-person learning. And because of this, students have faced multiple problems through the last 1.5 years, like media teacher changes and glitchy internet connections and Zoom fatigue and so on, right? And I think the impact has been the hardest on Black and Hispanic communities. And that's because remote learning is fundamentally different from going to school. You have to have the right tools, the right resources to thrive in a remote environment, like access to devices and internet connections and things like that. And this gap, if not addressed now, will continue to widen. So yeah, it's been a bad year for American students in general, in terms of learning.
So what is Cuemath and how is it different from other tutoring programs?
Before Cuemath, I personally taught math to more than 10,000 students myself. And I realized that most students, right from their earliest grades, they learn math the completely wrong way. So about 8 years ago, I created Cuemath, and Cuemath is essentially an after-school math tutoring program where our expert tutors run live online math classes with 12 students. And these tutors use a very unique, a very powerful method of teaching math, which is what we call the Cuemath method. It's essentially very visual, very interactive, has a heavy emphasis on understanding instead of rote memorization. And the objective really is to get kids to see that math is beautiful, it's logical, it's everywhere around you. It's like a language, and if you learn it like a language, if you learn it the right way, you can easily use it. So yeah, that's what we do at Cuemath.
Thank you for joining us, Manin. For more information, visit cuemath.com.